So I don't really go on Twitter often, but oh my god. We were having this discussion in my Discord like yesterday or the day before, and I kind of wanted to address it. And it's about like the Ayato and Yaimiko like fandoms, right? I personally love both characters. And when I say I love both characters, I mean I am in love with both characters. I started playing Honkai Impact with Yai Sakura, who is the same voice actor in Chinese and Japanese as Yai Miko. I like fell in love with her since day one. I was obsessed with her. She was my ultimate wife, and like I worshipped that queen. And the same thing happened with Otto, like Otto Apocalypse. And as everyone knows, he's like my favorite character in Genshin. I mean, sorry, in Honkai Impact. And the fact that he shares the same English and Japanese, I mean, sorry, the same Chinese and Japanese voice actors made me really excited for Ayato coming out in Genshin Impact. So, when looking at my Discord and people were like, hey, just a warning, you might not want to check the tags for these characters right now. And I was like, what? I love looking at fan art and stuff. Like, what could possibly be wrong? And oh my god, I witnessed it firsthand. It is terrifying, the state of Twitter right now. No idea what is going on with the children these days. But geez Louise, okay? Can we just put it out there? Can we just put it out there? You should not be mad at other people for liking a character. And also, as somebody who's, you know, a part of the LGBTQI+, what a weird fucking stance to have, or being like, Ayato's gay so you can't like him. One, they never specified his sexuality. Two, huh? What a mind-blowing concept. That's like, okay, for those of you guys who don't know, like now I date men and stuff and whatever, but like in my entire life until I like hit about age 19 or 20, I only dated women. I was only interested in women. And then when I got older, I was like, oh, men are kind of dope. We'll try that out. Straight dudes had crushes on me all the time growing up. Does that make them terrible? No. It doesn't make sense to trash on somebody for liking something. It's so obscene to me that that's even a concept. I don't know. And then they treat the characters like they're real people. I think representation in games is a beautiful concept. And I believe that, especially when you spend so much money and dedication and time into a game, that it's important, especially in an MMO sort of game, an MMORPG game. My discrepancy, though, is when you treat the characters like their emotions are real life people and you need to protect them. That shit is cringe. That is cringy. Like, bro, no shot. Like, how did we get to that point, people? How did we get to that point? And the whole thing is, right, is like, listen, if you want to ship characters together, I don't care what sexuality you ship them. That's your own imagination. That's the fun part about shipping, is that it's not actually a canon relationship. It's just you having fun with the characters in an imaginative way. Right? Simple as that. If you wanted to ship them with yourself, you could do that if you wanted to. It doesn't matter, right? If you wanted to ship them with a tuna sandwich, just a tuna sandwich, you could do that. There's no problem with that. So why is there such an issue with these two fandoms? That's my question. What is going on? Am I just getting too old? Is that what it's coming down to? I don't understand the youth anymore? Because, oh my god, who was parenting these kids? And even then, if these aren't kids, if these are older people doing this, y'all need to go get laid. Oh my god. This is bad. Touch some grass. Do something. Do something. I'm saying this and I'm a VTuber. There's a problem, people. There's a problem, you know? Like, this is not okay. Like, holy smokes. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in about it. It's like, listen, I don't think shipping itself is cringe or anything. Live your life. If you want to ship characters. Yes, get yo ish, right? But dissing other people for having fun with imaginary characters is stupid. Don't be stupids. Quoted from Philip DeFranco. Thank you much, Phil. But like, don't be stupids. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know. Be some respectful ass motherfuckers. I don't know. I don't feel like it should be a hot take to say that. And at the end of the day, right? It's like, as somebody who, you know, is a bit older, you know, maybe there's some younger people who watch this or whatever, or watch my channel. You know, as somebody who actually had the struggle of being in the closet and eventually coming out during a time where we didn't even have LGBTQIA plus groups or anything back then. We actually had the beginnings of a thing called a GSA, which is the Gay Straight Alliance. We just started to see that implemented, And even then, it wasn't implemented everywhere, right? Like that's kind of like where the age demographic I am is at. And like, man, like over video game characters. And that's the thing, is that I believe that having representation, fighting for representation, I think that's all cool stuff. I think that's cool. But let people like what they like. It's freaking pixels. You know? It's pixels. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Picking out what I'm putting down.